Have you ever cried at night wondering if you're doing enough for your child? You research, you advocate, you fight for every resource and still feel like you're falling short. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just carrying too much. And I want to talk to the part of you that's exhausted from pretending you're okay. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right. So today I have a listener question. Ama, I'm trying so hard. I go to all the appointments, the IEP meetings, the therapies. I read every article. I follow all the parent forums, and still I feel like I'm failing my child. I keep wondering, am I doing enough? Am I doing it right? And no matter what I do, I feel like I'm falling short. How do I stop feeling like I'm failing? This is a very real thing because I've been there too. And first of all, you're not alone. This feeling is real. The weight, the guilt, the constant questioning, the self-doubt, right, is something that almost every parent caregiver goes through. Because this is a lot of work. And especially when you're navigating a system where you're trying so hard, but sometimes you're just not seeing the results, it can make you feel like you're not doing enough. And so it's not a reflection of how poorly you're doing. It's just a reflection of how deeply you care, because you're trying to look for an outcome for your child that you're still not seeing. And so first of all, we want to accept this reality, okay, that this journey is hard. And there are things that you cannot fix. There are things that you cannot control. And you don't always have answers for everything. So you want to get to a place where you accept the reality that you cannot fix it all. And so in our bid to help our kids, we don't want to judge ourselves by the outcome of the effort that we are putting in. We want to judge ourselves by the effort, because the effort is what you have control over. Because you can put in all the effort, like you said, you're doing so much, but you still feel like you're failing, right? And let's shift from perfection to progress. Shift your perspective from looking for a perfect outcome to progress. Baby, tiny steps, okay? And this is where self-compassion comes in. Please, you were never meant to carry this much alone, and you're not failing. You're learning to navigate something incredibly complex and often without support and resources. So give yourself a lot of grace, a lot of it, because it's not gonna be perfect, okay? Lot of grace, 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 grace. Some days you might show up and you've done everything, but still things didn't turn out the way you wanted. And that's okay, because progress over perfection. That is where you want to be. So we accept the reality that we cannot do it all. Give yourself a lot of grace and self-compassion, acknowledging the reality that you cannot control the outcome, okay? And the third thing is focus on progress over perfection. One day at a time. Yes, keep showing up. You keep learning, keep trying, but don't tie your worth to the outcome or the effort that you're putting in. Tie your worth to who you are and judge yourself or evaluate yourself by what effort you're putting in, not the outcome. So I want to end by saying that you're not failing, you are adapting, you're learning and loving through some of the hardest moments imaginable. And your child, they don't need a perfect parent. They just need you to show up. And you're doing better than you think, okay? So don't be too hard on yourself. And if this spoke to your heart, please don't keep walking this journey alone. Join the Parent Forge Listening Circle. It's a free, judgment-free zone where you can just breathe, reflect, and be held by people who truly get what you're dealing with. No pressure to share, no need to perform, just a place to feel human again, because you belong here, exactly as you are. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. If you do have a question, send it to us at contact@theparentforge.com, and we will definitely address your question. Take care and have a lovely day.